So, a couple of years ago, when I first found ChatGPT, I honestly thought it was basically like Alexa, maybe just a smarter search engine. I didn't really understand its potential. But over the past couple of years, I have used ChatGPT for everything from organizing my business ideas to SEO to content planning, even helping me think through stressful situations in my real life. And I call mine Hermit. So today, I just wanted to show you a few real ways I actually use chat, or I should say Herman, as a business owner and honestly, just as a real person. About 2 years ago, when I first started using ChatGPT, I was using it for the website that I've had for a number of years. We do all logo products, and this one is definitely not optimized. And we have 18,000 SKUs, so it's a little bit hard to touch every page. But with a little automation and a little AI magic, it's going to help. So what I do here is up in this corner, there is the ChatGPT logo, and I pay for it every month, so I don't know if this is on the free version or not, but I pay the $20 a month and I click on that and it shows up everywhere. So no matter what page I'm on, I could be on somebody else's website, I could be looking at other things in Google, and all of a sudden this will be on the side and I can click it and ask questions and it so here we are, and they have something new on this. It's called summarize page. It's down here at the bottom. So I want him to look at this page and tell me what he thinks it's about. Anyway, so now it has come over here and it has given me everything that we need. It's telling me the name of the cooler, it's giving me a paragraph for that, the key features, everything. So now I could actually technically just take this and put it on my page, but I want to have a conversation. So I'm going to say, I like to talk to it too. This is my other thing. I really hate typing. So as long as you don't put anything in the box, so as long as you don't attach anything here or copy and paste into this box before you start talking, this little guy I find is still here. But once you put something in the box, even if it's text or you talked and you stopped, you are not going to get to find this little microphone button. I don't know why. So anyway, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to say, oops, got to allow permissions. Okay, so I'm going to just say, hey, this page, the barbecue kit cooler, it's in black, has a really nice picture. I would like you to look at the picture and also look at the information you gave me above. And if you could rewrite this more in a SEO friendly, optimized page for the internet, so we can be found for this product, I would greatly appreciate it. And I would also like you to give me a meta tag title, a meta tag description. Please make sure you use the keywords in there. I would like you to tell me what the keyword for this page is going to be. And I would also like you to write the paragraphs that you're going to put in here, making sure that you use the optimal amount of keywords. And then I just click the magic button and we see what he comes up with. It's thinking. Oh, there we go. See, now you have a chance right here to go back and change anything you want. But you know what? They don't care if you can type. If you can spell things wrong, they'll get the idea. I actually think they can hear me, but I don't know. Anyway, so click the button here. He's going to give me the information. This is just making sure that that was correct. And now he's given me all the things I need. Our focus keyword on this page is going to be barbecue kit cooler. Our keyword variations are here. So that's what's going to show up on the page so that it doesn't look like we're spamming the keyword. We're going to use the SEO meta title. So I'll give that to my husband who puts our websites together this is in Magento. And the data description, he's going to give me an on-page title, which would end up going, whoops, right here. And then this paragraph, or these paragraphs, I should say, are going to go here. So right in this whole section here, instead of just this one-line sentence describing the product, it's going to be optimized for keywords. And then we'll put some key features in. We may move those to the bottom because we have a whole section down here we can put things in also. So those things may move to the bottom, and that way the top won't be so crowded. It talks about what's included, suggested tags that we can use inside of Magento. So I did this for hundreds of pages in the beginning because that's mainly what I was using ChatGPT for. But now I want to show you some other very cool stuff that I've been doing. I almost forgot to tell you one of the most exciting things that happened while we were working on our website last summer. We got a phone call from a woman who wanted to order about $7,000 worth of logo chocolate. And of course, we asked her, "How did you find us?" And she said, ChatGPT. Oh my gosh, she literally asked where she could order logo chocolate, and our company came up. And I honestly think, personally, because I had spent so much time working on keywords and SEO with chat while building the website, that it was incredible that he remembered and he told her where to find us. That was the moment the whole AI thing started feeling very real to me. Another thing I use chat for is to help me with my Pinterest page. So I come up with the ideas. I go out and I search keywords and I look at what other people are excited about, and I do use some tools in the background to figure out what the hot things are that are coming up. Plus, you think about your holidays, your evergreen, all of that. So there's lots of things to talk about, and I give him those ideas, and then he comes back to me and he'll give me some title ideas. He'll give me some like excerpts so I know exactly what the article is going to be about. And then we will go through, once I've picked one, we'll go through and decide what the category is going to be and how many pictures we're going to have. And then he'll go and start creating prompts for me to create the pictures. So let's say that we want to add something to one of these pages, and let's say it's going to be patriotic. So what I would do is I go back into ChatGPT. Now I can go back to the top of the page here and grab the chat. What I did here is I clicked the button for the ChatGPT on the side. Remember, I told you each time wherever I'm at, it that little button shows up there. So anyway, so I clicked the button and it opened it up, and you can see that it was recording me as I was talking to you. And I am going to ask him now down here to help me out by making a picture for the patriotic blog post that I have. So we would like to make another entry for the patriotic America's 250 birthday post. I would like this one to be for items that you can decorate with. So pick items, and what I'd like you just to do is just give me the title of the article. I would like to give me the description of the article. I would like it to have a number in it, and I would like you to make the prompt for the very first top picture that we use so I can see what it's all about. If you can do that for me, that'd be great. And you see, I basically talk to it just like I'm talking to a person, because I know everybody gives you prompts and say, "Oh, you should use this prompt and it's going to get you all these people following you, and use this prompt." I just want things to work. I need to have a set system. So here is, they gave me the SEO title just like I asked for, the meta tag description, the focus keyword, the article description for what the article is going to be about. And then this is the prompt for my top image. So I'm going to show you how this part works because I just love this other program. So we're gonna go to another one of the websites, and I did not populate it yet, so give me just a sec, sorry. This one is called Ideogram AI. I did find this from another person out there on the web doing lots of very neat stuff. I really love Lori's stuff. So anyway, so here I am now at Ideogram, and you can see it. So we just took this prompt that chat gave me over here, and we are going to just load it right here. And when I am doing my top, we call them hero images at the top of my blog, I like them to be wide. So I have to go and change the sizing. So it's going to be wide. And then I'm going to come out of there. I want it to have the magic prompt on. What it does is whatever you wrote here, it will kind of look at it and see if it can make it a little bit better. but I always do the first one that the that chat gave me. So over here, this is how many pictures you might want. In this case, it goes pretty fast whether you pick one or four, but in this case, I'm going to pick three. A lot of times I do two in the beginning because there's no sense in having him if he's already made a lot of mistakes and nothing is looking good. There's no reason to keep doing fours because it costs you credits every time. And this is relatively inexpensive. But anyway, so now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on this. I'm telling it to go. So these are pictures other people have. This is not has nothing to do with me. The three pictures here, in the starting section, those are the pictures that I've just asked for by using that prompt over to the left. And this would be something that I would start my next page on my blog with if it looks good. So now let's look at these pictures. You can see them much bigger here. So this looks like we're going to a funeral. I do not like that one. Let's look at this one. Well, they can't spell here. Let's see if they can get better. America 250 party decorations. Okay, so it's got the title of the book in it, or the blog post. I'm sorry, the blog post in it. Some fireworks. It's okay. I'm not super thrilled. Let's see if the magic prompt can fix this. Somewhere in here, let's see here. What I need to do is somewhere in the text, I need to tell them that the people are dressed for a 4th of July party, right? Layered tables, glowing string lights, blah, blah, blah. Okay. People in photo need to be wearing summer red, white, and blue. Whoopsie. They won't care if I can't spell, but blue, patriotic. Let's see if that helps at all. Uh, I'm a little bit anal about that. Okay, so a couple more seconds here. So I just don't like the way these pictures came out. It may be the wording because I don't always read everything that he says before I throw it up there, and then I end up having to make a lot of changes. But it's just a lot of stuff, so we'll just see. We may have to cut some stuff out. I'm not really sure. That one's prettier. I could probably, I still like all these flowers. It's probably a me thing. America, America 250. Have no idea what the other part of it's supposed to say, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this is almost like Susie Homemaker. Okay, well, anyway, just to give you an idea, this is something I will help you guys with on a different day because this is a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to go back to where we were to begin with. If we had picked a picture that we wanted, we would have used it for Pinterest. So on this page, if we would have gotten a actual picture that we liked from the ideogram, we would have then been able to go into Metricool and schedule this to go to Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. And you're probably saying to me, well, I don't understand. How are you going to be able to take an actual photo and put it to YouTube Shorts and to Pinterest? Well, I tried out another program that I'm going to show you later on, which actually turns a photo into a video, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you looked at my chat, you would see that there's a lot of things that I have going on right now. So I have my official site, which is the one I'm talking through right now. I have corporate gift stores, which I have owned my own company since 1999. I have always been in the online web corporate gift promotional business. I'm getting ready to rearrange my house because I would love to buy an RV. So I'm trying to downsize at the same time. I have, you saw the Pinterest stuff. So I do the Amazon, Pinterest, Amazon reviews, in Pinterest, through my website and my blog. And then my main company is Creative Expressions. That's our parent company, and it holds the umbrella for all of these. Plus, we have some side companies that we've been working for quite a while. My husband does websites, etc. But no matter, you don't care about any of that stuff. So I'm going to show you the last thing here that I did that I was really excited about, and I'm going to run through this. This is a book for my dad. And I would have never, ever been able to do this without ChatGPT and the use of other products out there that I have been learning over the last few months. Ever since I stopped posting the first time, I have learned so much about new technology. I am just bursting with excitement with all of these products. So, anyway, this is my daddy when he came here from the old country back in like 1959, I think it was. And this is me, and I was probably 2 or 3. So this isn't even a real picture. I'm going to show you what this picture was. This picture right here. And I know you can't see it really well. Let me see if I can increase what's going on here. Oops. Oh, got a picture of my dad and me. This is the real picture. This is my grandma sitting in that same exact chair you just saw a second ago. And this is me in real life sitting on her lap. This is a real picture that was taken a long time ago. However, this picture was very old and very faded. So I fed it through AI, one of my AIs, and they came back and did not change the face, put all the colors in. This is almost exactly how I remember it from when I was a child. So I wanted to do it where I was sitting in my dad's arms. So I took a picture of my father. Let's see here. I want to make this. I took a picture of my father and I had the AI recreate him inside of the chair with me instead of my grandmother. And then this saying on the book is just something that my dad always used to say to me when I was a child. I don't even know what it means, but it was just something. His name is Sam. So it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense. So, anyway, this book is a dedication to my dad. And I am so excited. And I've actually let Canva print it. I've never let Canva print anything before. But they do have a little button at the top of their page that says, here you go, print with Canva. And so I said, okay, let's try it. So in another week or so, it will be here, and then I'll share it with you just so you can see what it looks like. But this is just a real quick, it's not a really long book, but this is my childhood. Oh, this page right here, Canva, or I'm sorry, ChatGPT did the whole thing. I just reminisced about my childhood and, my dad picking me up when I was a kid, driving down 8 Mile Road, how difficult my brother was with food and shoes, and so he created the entire picture. It's the whole feeling is right there, and it all came from ChatGPT. So just to show you, I'm extremely impressed with what chat can do. And if you have never used ChatGPT, it is free. You should just go give it a try and just start out with just ask anything. So, anyway, this is just a little peek into how I've been using AI in my real business and content creation over the last couple of years. I'm still learning new tools every day, but honestly, that's part of what makes this so much fun for me. I'll show you some of the other programs I'm experimenting with in another video because there are quite a few. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today.